lets you know that throughout all the scriptures, man, humble yourself, man. Your time to shine gonna be when he lift you up, man. You know?
This is just an example of how Shai showing humility. This is Mark 7:31. And again, departing from the coast of Tyre and Zidon, he came to the Sea of Galilee through the midst of the coast of Decapolis. And they bring unto him one that was deaf and had an impediment in his speech. And they beseech him to put his hand upon him. He took him aside from the multitude and put his fingers into his ears, and he spit and touched his tongue. And looking up to heaven, he sighed and said unto him, Ephphatha, that is, be open. And straightway his ears were open, and the string of his tongue was loose, and he spake plain. Verse 36, and he charged them that they should tell no man. But the more he charged them, so much the more a great deal they published it.
Man, you know, because, you know, even though you have Shai, he was being humble, you know, and he didn't want that fame, man, because he came with that purpose. But at the same time, how you know you have Shai second in command, the Most High was giving him that fame, you know. But at the same time, you have Shai remain humble, man. He didn't get caught up in it, man, you know, because he had a purpose, you know.
You got Philippians 2 out here? Okay, that's it on there, bro?
Yes, it. John 6 and 15.
It's Philippians chapter 2. We're going to start at verse 1 and read down. Say, if there be therefore any consolation in Yahushua HaMashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Let nothing be done through strife or vain glory.
Nothing be done through strife or vain glory, man. We have no business trying to do no mixtape, man. Alright, that's vain glory, man. We have no reason trying to show people that we got actual lambs, alright, butchering lambs on YouTube, man. That's vain glory, man. Alright, at the gun range shooting, that's vain glory, man. That had nothing to do with the word of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, man. Alright, you got IUIC, they on the video game. You know, the Grand Theft Auto. There's a damn like the mob or something on there, man.
That was a hoax, huh?
Oh, it wasn't on there, cuz a lot. I thought I heard it.
Yeah, you was right, but it was to clarify it was a hoax.
Okay, so lucky, man. But you know those other examples, man. You know, that's vain glory, man. You know,
but y'all still plugged in, man.
Yo, they plugged.
Right, like the scriptures say too, let all things be done for the edification of the church, man. So even if you doing a video, you ain't doing it for your glory, man. You know, your mindset is, I'm trying to build up the church, man.
Right.
You might see something that's going wrong in Israel. It ain't going by the scriptures. You might want to do a video on it to address it, you know. It'll go out, you know, but everything's supposed to be done for the edification of the church, man. Not for somebody to look at you and be like, oh, he tough, he knows the scripture. Like that, man. That don't supposed to be your mind frame.
And you got to pray, because that demon gonna jump on you, man. Especially if you start getting well learning these scriptures, man. That demon gonna jump on you, man. You got to pray that demon off you in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Constantly, man. Several times a day, man. Alright, we gonna pray it one time and be gone, man. The demon gonna steadily come at you, man. You know, and the demon gonna hype you up, man. But you got to pray to stay sincere, man. Right. That's the main thing. Pray to stay sincere, man. Not doing nothing for your own glory, like the brother was saying, man. Because it's easy to fall into that, man. You know, and I'm telling you personally, man, because we not perfect up here. You know, and those demons do jump on us, man. That's the point of the lesson, man. You know, because when we do lessons, we chiefly talk to ourselves too, man. You know.
Hey, that's a good point you made. Like you stated, you gotta hit him back. As soon as he put that thought on your mind, you gotta rebuke him right then and there. Because if not, it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're gonna become an asshole within your account, man.
Like the seed being planted.
Yeah, it's gonna grow.
Verse 3 again, let nothing be done through strife or vain glory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
Come on, man. You esteem the other brothers better than yourself, man. Alright, the lowliest brother, the one who's seen after the less knowledge, man, you gotta continue to esteem him, man. You know, brothers supposed to be esteeming him, man. You know, brother just getting into this thing, man, you got to esteem those brothers better than yourself, man. You know, it's all about us lifting each other up, man. You know, and you have a shot, you have about Shemal shot, he gonna give reward due to each brother, man. You know?
Right, because if each brother esteeming the other brother better than themselves, then that means the whole brotherhood gonna be taken care of. There ain't no selfishness. If this brother esteeming this brother, that brother esteeming the next brother better than themselves, then that means each brother gonna be, you gonna be lifting him up, man. You know. Verse 4, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Verse 5, let this man be in you, which was also in Mashiach Yahushua, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men.
Man. Made himself of no reputation, man. You know, and he had spiritual power. Alright, he stopped the storm. He fed the 5,000. He was raising people from the dead. You know, you can't give that type of power to nobody that ain't humble, man. Alright, you let Nate heal one person, man. Alright, he gonna edit the hell out of it, man. He gonna put all type of effects, a song with it, man. Alright. You can't give that power to nobody that's proud, man.
They gonna make him wear purple for it.
Come on, man. You know, you gonna have all different angles, camera view, man. You know,
Slow motion.
yeah. You know, nigga be on Oprah. You know, nigga, what's it called? The Breakfast Club and shit. But you have a shot, made yourself with no reputation, man. That's a spirit. They go right into their precept, man.
You want to get that first?
Yeah, you get that one, then you get that one.
Okay.
What precept you want, bro?
John 6 and start at 14.
John 6 and 14. Then those men,
Because this was after you have a shot fed the 5,000. You know.
John 6 and 14. Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Yahushua did, said, "This is of a truth, that prophet that should come into the world."
Come on, man. So when they seen him feed that 5,000, they were like, hell yeah, this they got.
Yeah.
He done fed Jake. He is. You know, he done multiplied the fish and the bread. He said, this they got.
That's right.
You know, and then go ahead.
And when Yahushua therefore perceived that they should come, so like that they would come and take him by force to make him a king, he departed again into a mountain himself alone.
Come on, man. Going right into the precept of villagery. You have a shot. Alright, seeing the not robbery, you know, to consider himself equal with the Most High. When they tried to make him king, he ducked out, man. Alright, now you couldn't get these opportunities to nobody proud, man.
Right.
Alright, your boy, tried to find, man. That boy gonna be picking his crown out, you know, getting the robe sold, you know, but. You know, just making examples though, man. We got to be humble, man. Alright, we all got to be humble, man. We got to continue to pray those demons off, man. Ask for their forgiveness, man. Because that's wicked, man. You got to ask Yahweh Shemal Shai to forgive you for being wicked, man. I think I heard you say Apostle Bar told you that.
Yeah.
You know, you got to constantly fight those demons off, man. You can't even let them demons sit on you one day, man, or you'll be thrown off, man. You know.
And just another point about Yahushua, what about when he was at the wedding, and then his mom wanted him to make the wine out of the water? What he said, "Woman, it's not my time." You know,
That was it on that.
All right.
Back in Philippians.
One more scripture. Not three.
One more too. That's a quick one for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back in Philippians chapter 2, verse 8, and being formed in the fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross.
Not my will, but thy will, man. All right. He was obedient to Yahweh, man. You know, that's why he sit on the right throne, man. That's why all power was given to him, man. Because of his obedience, man. Alright. These
next verses. Verse 9. Wherefore the Most High hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name.
Man. The Most High exalted him, man. Alright. He ain't come down here exalting himself, man. Yahushua could have been the biggest celebrity ever, man. If that's what he wanted to do, man. You know, but he played that humble role and let Yahweh exalt him, man. You know?
That at the name of Yahushua, every knee should bow.
Every knee gonna bow, man. Alright, because of him being humble as Yahushua and being obedient, every knee gonna bow, man.
Unto death, right.
Man.
And it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Because it happened in the spiritual world. Already Revelation the 5th chapter. And then you go into the Lord's Prayer on earth as it is in heaven. You know?
Well, verse 10 again, that at the name of Yahushua, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. That every tongue should confess that Yahushua HaMashiach is Lord, to the glory of the Most High, the Father.
Come on, man. All right. So Jesus ain't gonna be exalted in that day, man. All right. Jesus gonna be one of those idols that destroy when Yahushua come back, man. They gonna confess that name of Yahushua, man. And much as they hate it now, despise it now, every knee gonna confess that name Yahushua. I mean, every tongue gonna confess it, every knee gonna bow, man. Come, you know.
Real quick one for you. Hey, Revelation 11:3, and I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,203 square days, clothed in sackcloth, right? And the 2 witnesses are actually the prophets. Now, when you look into that term sackcloth, in the Greek it's
Strong's G 4526. Sakos.
It states the material or garments made of it worn as a sign of grief.
Come on, man. As a sign of grief, man. Alright, that's why you see brothers be having the same garment 5-6 years till it almost fall off by itself, man. You know, because it ain't about that, man. You know, brother wash their garments, man. But you know, these garments, they get old, they get dusty, man. You know, because it's not about our outside appearance right now, man. Alright, brothers don't got that lineup demon on them, man. Alright, because that's you still trying to be cute, man. Alright, man, you gotta let all that go, man. We grieving right now, man. We in captivity. We crying to the Lord, man. You can't cry to the Lord and be proud. Alright, he don't hear that, man. Alright, we crying to the Lord, grieving, man, to get up out this place, man. Alright, Esau getting ready to roll on brother, man. Alright, you reading Psalm, man. David had all those enemies around him, man. You hear about the stories of David conquering, man, but he was humble, man, and he knew he was only a man, man, and he always told the Lord, save me from the hand of him that's stronger than me, man. You know, and that's the position we in, man. Save us from the hand of him that is stronger than me, man. Alright? And that's what we crying out now, man. You know Esau finna get ready to roll, man. So we humble and crying to the Lord, you know, don't let the devil have his way with us, Lord. You know? Raise your men up, man. You know, arise. Arise for the judgment of your righteous men, man. Of your servants. Alright, this not the time to be proud in no type of way, man. How can you be proud, man? And you helpless. when Esau get ready to roll, you finna see how helpless you is, man.
Right. How can you be proud when you still going out every day?
Every day, every second, man.
Right.
Wicked thoughts, man. You gotta steady rebuke thoughts, evil thoughts against your brother, man. And you know your brother got nothing but love for you, but you'll have a wicked thought, man. So what you got to be proud about, man? You know, you got to be humble in all your ways, man. You know? So got the Zephaniah. I mean 3:19, so like
Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee.
He gonna do all that afflict thee, man. Starting with Esau and the rest of the other nations, man. He gonna undo that, man. He finna turn this captivity back, man. This the time we coming into, man. So yeah.
And I will say her that halted.
The same her that halted. Going back how Israel is referred to as a tender, delicate woman, Jeremiah, man. Israel had halted, man. But we coming back, man. You know?
And gather her that was driven out.
And gather her that was driven out, man. Because we were driven out from my land, man. You know?
And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
And Yahweh by Shemi Avshai gonna give us praise and fame in all the lands where we put to shame, man. Alright, that's what we waiting on. That's the praise and fame we waiting on. We waiting on that, man. Who can give you more praise and fame than Yahweh by Shemi Avshai, man? Alright, what you want, some likes on YouTube, man? Alright, you can go platinum. Alright, you can go 50-0 in boxing. Alright, you can go undefeated. You can be the scoring title in the NBA, the most rushing yards in the NFL. There ain't nothing gonna be compared to the fame that Yahweh by Shemi Avshai gonna give his men, man.
That's right.
In the lands where we put to shame, man.
And that's that corruptible crown, man.
God, man. And we've been put to shame over the years, and also in this time coming, man. In this time coming, man, when Esau finna put this smear campaign on brother, demonize brother. Alright, Esau might give you a pumpkin head and put you on CNN, man. He do stuff like that, man. Alright? Have you looking pitiful, man. Have you looking horrible, man. Come get you off your job. And you tell them what Esau finna get ready to do, man. We might have some serious shame coming to us, man. You know, but guess what? Yahweh by Shemi Avshai gonna give us praise in the same land where we put to shame, man.
Matthew chapter 18, starting in verse 1, we're reading verse 4. And at the time came, at the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahushua called a little child unto him and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except you be converted and become as little children, ye should not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
God, man. And that word converted, it goes into turning back into a little child, man. Alright? That's why brothers, when people come up to the camp proud, know everything. Alright? Brothers don't want to deal with them, man. They get sent up the block, man. You got to come humble, man. And brothers will sit there and teach you all day, man. Any question you got to ask, it'll get answered, man. You come humble, man. You know?
Verse 4, this is the last verse right here. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
The same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven, man. And it started off with being humble, man. Alright, humble is a foundation, man. Yeah, being humble is part of the foundation, man. Alright, start out with that faith and you have a shot, man. Alright, and then it go into you being humble and start receiving this word, man. Because you can't receive this word if you're not humble, man. You know, and that's part of the foundation, man. He can deal with you long as you stay humble, man. But the more you get proud, man, the further the way he gonna push you, man. You know, that was the point.
And like he said, the foundation is humbleness, and the end of it is humbleness. You start out being humble, and at the end, you're supposed to be way more humble than you was when you started, man. You know.
Because at the end, you gonna get that fame in the kingdom, man. That's what I'm